We have a new character. Jalen Rose got really focused on his waves recently. With the help of our producer, Reggie, he's been brushing incessantly, and now he's added a do-rag to his repertoire.
Because when I was growing up, we wore stocking caps.
Now, since you've been wearing the do-rag, you've insisted that do-rag Jalen make an appearance on the program. I don't know how this happened, but here we are. I'm doing television with a gentleman by the name of do-rag Jalen.
Live and in living color.
You insisted that do-rag Jalen come on the show because do-rag Jalen has a different perspective on life.
He does.
And the human experience and sports.
Yes. And there's certain slander that I see as trending topics that do-rag Jalen just will not stand for on his timeline.
Let's address some of those.
There's certain slander that is unacceptable.
Look, do-rag Jalen, don't get real Jalen and real Jacoby fired though, okay? Just keep it cool, do-rag Jalen. Yeah. Do-rag Jalen, I saw Kevin Hart trending yesterday. There were some pictures, there were some allegations that perhaps he was not 100% faithful with his wife. Obviously, we don't know what happened, but we did see the pictures. Do-rag Jalen, your thoughts on Kevin Hart?
There will be zero Kevin Hart slander on my watch.
Okay.
And as do-rag Jalen, I'm here to acknowledge exactly what he was doing at 5 in the morning with that young lady in the vehicle.
What were they doing?
He was counseling her.
Yes.
He was just letting her know, like, there's some amazing side chicks that play on television, like Angela and Power, or Being Mary Jane. And she was a little disappointed because she heard about the side chicks of Charlotte possibly going to be on television. So all of a sudden, she was trying to get some advice from Kevin Hart of whether she should participate on that show or not.
It was 5 in the morning?
Yeah, and he
just
was
early risers to go to get some breakfast meeting.
Well, he was just trying to help her self-esteem.
They're on East Coast time.
She knows that he's married. She knows that he has a kid on the way. She's having a hard time finding her own man. So she was trying to figure out how she should behave in this role.
Breakfast meeting, East Coast time. Next, do-rag Jalen. In Orlando at the Madame Tussauds, they have revealed a statue of Beyonce. Do-rag Jalen, what do you think about the wax figure of Beyonce in Madame Tussauds?
See, here's what happens when you become a billionaire and then you marry another billionaire. Sometimes people think you sold out, and Beyonce has not. Have you listened to Lemonade? Do you understand she still eats at Red Lobster, carries around hot sauce in her purse? That looks more like Mariah Carey or Lindsay Lohan than Beyonce. She wants a man with Jackson 5 nostrils.
I just don't understand how somebody could be in charge of making a real life-size, lifelike. The whole appeal of a wax figure is that it feels like the real person. And then you look at this and you're like, that is Shakira, Mariah Carey. That is not Beyonce.
They have never seen Queen Bee.
No. I was next to her one time. She actually glows. Like, she legit glows. Like, her aura is light and it beams from her. I'm not kidding.
She's not Becky with the good hair.
No. Do-rag Jalen. What should LeBron James do with his hair?
There's been a lot of slander about LeBron James. You saw him wearing the single headband at one point of his career. The double headband at one point of his career.
A little bit further on the head.
People wonder how he gets the slits on the side of his head.
And
all of a sudden in the commercial he has a hairline.
And then this summer he went bald, but he really just got like a zero clip. Like, he didn't go bald.
Correct. And do you see him after practice? He has a pork chop up top. He kind of has a cut off halfway do-rag / stocking cap. Here's what you do, LeBron. You're an all-time great basketball player. You're a mogul. You have so many amazing things going for you. Just let the hairline thing go. He should just wear a do-rag during the NBA games.
During the games. And I think that you could claim that there was some sort of religious meaning to it, so he can't take it off. Like, he could do one of those moves.
We already talked about how the NBA has now licensed apparel with hoods on, okay? LeBron James was uncomfortable with the shirt. He had it really tailored. So now I want LeBron James to wear a Cleveland Cavalier Usher do-rag during the NBA season.
I'm glad you said Usher. Usher was also trending yesterday. I don't know how to put this. There were some reports that he may or may not have passed along something to someone that he had some dalliances with, and then he had to pay, I don't know, over $1 million to this person. Do-rag Jalen, what do you think about this Usher situation?
There are people as I walk the face of this earth that may or may not know who I am and sometimes come up to me and call me somebody else.
Okay.
I've been called Usher before.
If you're dressed the way you are now, no one would recognize you.
And the thing is, he's probably 20 years younger than me. So that's pretty much a compliment.
Usher's older than you think, by the way.
Here's the thing. He probably, as a musician, grew up listening to a lot of Cool Modi. He probably heard of the song See the Doctor.
I'm familiar.
And probably in that situation, it's a little dark in the room and you really trying to figure out what's happening. There was avocado.
We're definitely getting canceled. Do-Rag Jalen, you have to settle something for the staff here.
Okay.
We had a lot of trouble with this. We spoke about this at
It's
length.
cultural. It's cultural.
There was a lot of Googling, and there was a lot of back and forth that got a little heated amongst the staff. Once and for all, Do-Rag Jalen, how do you spell do-rag?
Probably in the normal dictionary, Webster's.
I don't think do-rag is in the Webster's dictionary.
It's probably
Just gonna throw that out there.
D-O-O.
Okay.
Hyphen R-A-G.
Okay.
And then in an English version, it's probably D-O hyphen R-A-G.
All of which are acceptable.
But in Urban Dictionary, it better be D-U hyphen R-A-G.
D-U.